Channel Fool's Journal. My name is Simone, and today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading. So thank you for coming. So let's begin. I'm going to be incorporating tarot, oracle, and fortune decks. So we should have a lot of fun and glean a lot of knowledge about and insight about your week. So, all right, one last shuffle. Let me split the deck for you. And let's begin. All right. Hello. All right. First card up. Oh, let me get my glasses. Is the Queen of Swords. Next card up is the Moon. And the Five of Wands. And let's get our clarifying, our underlying energies for you. Underlying energies, please. All right. Got the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. And let's see what the overall energy for the read is. It is the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So I hope you can see the cards here. All right, so let's begin. So the Seven of Pentacles is all about hard work and reward. So this person, you can see their back, but they're looking up to the moon, kind of questioning. The moon is, all about intuition and kind of clouded, and not showing the answers quite yet. And this person has worked hard, and they've got lots of pentacles here, and they're trying to figure out if the hard work was worth it. Was it worth the work? Are they going to reap the rewards of what they've sown? And they're kind of just in worry right now, in confusion. So they're looking up to the sky, and there's a ladder up there, and the stars are up there, but the stars are not twinkling. There are clouds there. So, the answer isn't quite clear, but this is all about working hard and just be patient. It's about patience and perseverance, because you will reap the rewards. You might not see it right yet, but you will. You're giving it your all, so don't fret yet. So this is the overall energy for the read, is just to try to be patient and persevere, and have conviction, and know that you've put in a lot of hard work, and hopefully you'll reap the rewards. So moving along to the our recent past, we've got the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords this is Libra energies. This is the air energy. It's all about the energies of the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius collective. But this is true Libra energy. The Queen of Swords is so intelligent, so fair, very unbiased. She weighs everything out. She sees all sides of the story before she makes a decision. And when she's, I think of her as kind of a person of few words. So when she does say something, it's got a lot of backbone behind it, and intelligent and thought. So better heed these words when they come out. Sometimes they come out a little harsh, because she's a deep thinker, and she's an observer. So when the words do come out, believe me, they are powerful, and take heed, because they mean a lot, and it's good advice. So either this is your energy, and this is just really using your cerebral energy, your brain power. The air is all about the thoughts too. So the brain, the thoughts, the intellect. So this is either your energy or someone around you. Next up, you've got the moon, and the moon is this is brightness, enlightenment, but it's of your interior. It's your body, mind, and spirit. It's this part of you, your inner core, your inner feelings and emotions, and it doesn't give you that yes answer right away. I mean, it's still the decision. it's still a little cloudy. It touches on your intuition, but things are still a little cloudy. Nothing, it hasn't come fully to light. Like the sun sheds light and clarity on everything in the outside of you. The moon sheds clarity on your inner being and your inner self, your intuition, your soul, your mind, your body, your spirit. And sometimes it hasn't been born yet. I see the sun as the birth, while the moon is like the bun in the oven. That's where all the inspiration, the juices are flowing, the intuition, the creativity is all inside here with the passion, and the sun is the outside. So this is saying things are, haven't come fully to light yet, but the path, the moon is guiding the path through those two towers, so you are going to be moving ahead. And I was reading the other day that the dog and the wolf, why were they there? And it makes sense because the in the moonlight you can see shadows, but you can't see, like, you wouldn't know if that was a dog or a wolf because you just see the outline of their features and things, and you don't really know if it's a wolf or the dog. So that's how the cloud, I mean the moon, represents itself, is it shows, it casts a shadow, but you don't get to see the full picture. But you might have the full picture through your intuition. So anyway, that's a great energy. Next, you've got the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands, to me, it can represent, you see, they have all their little sticks, and they're not swords, so they're not killing each other. But I think the Five of Wands represents like struggles and battles, little arguments, maybe some jealousies here, competition, that kind of energy, but not the real strong that you'd have with swords and battle and war that someone's going to die from. These are just everyday battles and struggles, and you might have that with your family or your lover or your husband, or maybe with coworkers or your boss. But the good thing about the Five of Wands is I see that these kind of dissipate. They don't last long as you deal with them. They'll fall by the wayside. These are not big life-changing events. These are just struggles, and maybe someone's jealous, maybe they're competitive with you, maybe you're finding out there's a lot of competition out in the world, or you could just be having daily struggles with people around you, or you're having an inner struggle with yourself. So, but it will dissipate, but this is part of life. And it also is meant to mean collaboration too. So maybe you're finding people with all different energies that you can incorporate into something that you're doing, because we don't want people with all the exact same energy. Maybe we need different opinions here and there that can make sense, and you can stir in the pot and make something fabulous with. So it could represent that too. So anyway, let's move to the underlying energies and see what's up with that. We've got the so we've got the Five of Swords here underneath the Queen of Swords. So the Five of Swords is a little different than the Five of Wands. This is more about, is it worth the battle? Is it worth, when you go into battle, you should think about, is the outcome going to be worth it? That's what I'm saying. Is the outcome going to be worth it? Sometimes we like, I know people that they argue about everything. Everything is a struggle and a battle and an argument. You can't say one thing and they go on the attack mode. And then they say things and it's horrible. And you're like, oh my God. So this card to me represents, don't don't get involved unless it's really important and the outcome is important and worth it to you. Because when you go into these battles, things get said that can't be taken back, actions happen that you can't reverse, and it's to me saying, just maybe think about it before you jump in. And sometimes it's good to just let the other people deal with the battles, and you just keep your ground and stay in the background and just let them deal with the fights. And same with this, maybe sometimes with these arguments, maybe it's not worth opening your mouth. It's little frustrations. Maybe you stay in the background with this too. Or this one could also mean that this is very important to you and you are going to hop into this battle and you are going to win no matter what, because this is very, very near and dear to your heart. And valor, and you need this, and this is, you are going to go in. But the question is it worth it? The pain that comes from it, or is it not? So that is what you have to think about. And remember, the Queen of Swords is, she's a clear thinker. She thinks in ways, every option. So maybe that's what, and when she doesn't mince her words, and sometimes words can hurt more than swords. So um, and sometimes they're hard to, you might forgive someone, but you never really forgive their words. So maybe this is the warning that just be careful of the battle you choose to fight in, and because there might not be turning back afterwards, and fences can be broken permanently, or not. So, but if it is worth it to you, then go full steam ahead, and screw the lot of them, because it's your time. Because sometimes the air signs, they weigh and weigh, and they don't speak up all the time. They only speak up when it's very important, and when they do, sometimes it's very cutting to people, and people don't understand it, because they're not the type of person who just is constantly battling and arguing everything's a battle and an argument. And so so when they do speak up, people are like, oh. But when they speak up, it's because they've been thinking deeply and they've seen every side of the story. Now it's their time to say, okay, I see what's going on here. You stop it, you little jerk. And this, well, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, pick your battles wisely, be caution with your words, and let's move on. So next up, you've got the Two of Pentacles underneath the moon. So the Two of Pentacles is kind of it's she's balancing pentacles. She's doing very well, but the key is, don't overwork. It's like the Temperance card. It's like, you gotta balance the emotions with the thoughts, and the intellect with the heart, and the yin and the yang, and the body with the spirit, and the earth with the water. You just got to, it's all about balance, because if you don't, you're going to suffer that burnout. And and it also is a card of, you're busy, you're very busy, you're a juggler, it's how you can juggle things. You can multitask, you're a good multitasker. But if you're a bad multitasker, everything can fall by the wayside, and these pentacles are going to fall and go right into the ocean. So just try to multitask if you can, and juggle and weigh the most important things. Do those first, and then go down the line to the smallest stuff. Or you can do it in reverse, start with the small and build up. Do one task at a time, and so you don't get overwhelmed, because when you get overwhelmed, then burnout happens, and then everything falls by the wayside. So um, and maybe this is involving something, a decision, or something that's going to be coming to light, or something you're working on that isn't quite there yet, but it will be coming. You're birthing it. It's in the incubator. It's the bun in the oven, and it's percolating, and it's going to erupt, and come to the wayside, and then you're going to be so busy. So just remember to balance it out. The next up is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, oh my God, all about fate, good luck, blessings, and the wheel is constantly turning and spinning. So when it comes around, you need to grab it, get out of the stagnancy and grab it, because you want to catch it on the ride up. And, the wheel is a circle, so it goes round. So what goes up then comes back down, so that's the circle of life. So this is underneath the Five of Wands. And so, whatever this competition or struggle is, or maybe it's collaboration here, it's going to bring you to a place where you can hop on that Wheel of Fortune and ride it up to the top. And so it's good luck, fate, um, you know, all amazing gifts from the heavens. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Just make sure you catch on and be aware of it and know that it's there and grab it and ride it. Let's pick up some fortune cookies and see what we've got going on here. We've got commitment, commitment. So a commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. So that is, tying in with the read as well. Things are coming your way and you're going to commit to something. The moon is going to shed the light. You're going to birth that idea or whatever is going on, and the light will finally be shown, and you're going to make that commitment and follow it through and jump on that wheel of fortune. And let's see what the overall energy is for the overall outcome, possible outcome, and the possible advice. Because remember, you make the final decision in your life. It's just a possible outcome. The cards are on the table. That's the situation. And then you can glean and see how it resonates with you. And then you can choose to make the final decision from what has been shown to you. You are, your co-creator of your life. So anyway, let's see what that final advice is and the possible outcome. Well, it's the devil. So make sure that the devil is a toxic energy, and it zaps your energy. The devil represents to me energy that you put into things that you don't receive any benefit from. It's just a bunch of nonsense, and it just usurps your energy, drains you, and gives you nothing good, nothing at all in return when you look at it. And that could be toxic friends, naysayers, people who drain your energy, like coworkers, bosses, employees, toxic relationship with love, husband, family situations that are draining you, and you're giving your all and they're not giving anything back. It could also be vices as well that are draining your energy, and you know how to read that. You use your intuition, and you can read how this resonates with you. But remember, you can overcome the devil. It's hard to do, but you can do it, and you can get help from other people, and to 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 guide you out of it, because you remember that the chains of the devil are like a snake. They start kind of coiling up slowly. You don't even realize it's happening. Before you know it, the snake is up at your throat again, just like the chains of the devil. So they can slyly sneak back on you and wrap around you before you even know it's happened. So maybe you're trying to release it and they're sneaking up on you. But just beware of this devil energy, and cut out anything that's not giving you anything back. When you give energy towards it, it doesn't give you anything positive in return. So let's not end on the devil. Let's end on another card. We'll give another message for you. And the key message. That's amazing. So this is a nice ending. So you're gonna take care of this devil energy so it doesn't drain you and doesn't give you that burnout. And now you've got the key to finish it off for you. We've got new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. So let go of the past, and you are getting the key to unlock your future. So what a beautiful ending. Get rid of this devil energy from the past, and don't let it come snaking up around and slithering up around your legs and up to your neck. And make a commitment to something you want. And this has been an amazing read. So thank you. I hope you will come back and see me. And my name is Simone. My channel is Fool's Journey, and I'm going to be doing this weekly and I hope you'll enjoy and consider liking and subscribing. We're going to have a lot of fun and learn together and really glean a lot from these readings. And I'm going to switch it up a lot too, so it'll never get boring. So anyway, I hope I see you soon, and have a safe and chill and cool weekend. Thank you. Bye. Bye.